Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be going over the manager access that's in Kronos right now. So when you go to log in, you'll see this screen. You'll put in your username and your password. And then the first screen you'll see when you log in is this one right here. You'll have your My Account. That's all of your own personal information. Your My Timekeeping is everything you can do to your employees. You can see their time, and that's where you'll go to approve them. These are reports that you are able to pull and look at, and we'll go over those in a little bit. And then as you scroll down, you'll be able to see missed punches on any employees that are assigned to you. You'll have your My To-Do items, and that's where if one of your employees requests time off or a timesheet adjustment, that will populate right there. Your attendance board will show you the status of all your employees. If they're punched in or out, that'll show up right here. This sticky note is just there for you to put in whatever information you need to. Any little notes you need to make to yourself, you can type right there and they'll stay. Also, your My To-Do items right here will show up here in the little bell. It'll have a 1 or however many items you have that you need to do. And then also you'll get an email. And it'll be right there, and it will also go to your Magnolia Manor email address. My Self-Service, this is where you'll be able to see all of your time off requests. And you'll be able to see the status, if you created it, if it was approved or rejected, it'll be right there. And you'll be able to see comments, any comments that your manager made. Company information, that's where payroll or HR can put in announcements. They'll show up right here. And any events that are coming up, you'll be able to see right here. And everything that's right here on your on your main screen will also be, if you go to the 3 little lines and click the start, each one of these correspond to the orange box. It's got the same thing, everything you can do right there. The My Timekeeping is the same thing that's in the box, and reports is the same thing. For you to clock in and out on the computer, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can come over to the box and click My Current Timesheet, and then right up here, you'll clock in or clock out, and it'll tell you it was saved, or if something happens, it'll tell you that it'll pop up an error. You can also do that by going to My Account, My Timesheet, My Current Timesheet, and that just gives you the same screen. Also under My Account, this is all the actions that you can do and all forms that you have access to. You'll be able to go in and do any of those. Also, forms are found right here. The My Learning are videos that you can go that will show you how to do anything in the system. You all as managers have access to the human resources, the employee training, and the manager training. So if you click on one of those, it just comes up with videos and printouts that you'll be able to go back to show you how to do anything in the system. My Settings, this is where you can change your password or your security question. The My Mailbox, that just takes you to any emails you have, and again, it's up here in the top right corner. My Pay Statements, once you start getting paid, that will be your check stubs. You'll be able to go in and view them and just see. That's like it's what you get with your check. The My Paycheck Simulator, that will be if you're thinking about changing your tax information. you can go there and type in what you're thinking of changing it to, and you'll be able to see what that will do to your pay. My profile will bring you right here, and this is where you're able to see all of your own information. Again, you can see your employee ID, your social security number, email address, any phone numbers, your home address. Once PTO accruals have been uploaded into the system, those will show up right here. You can see your base compensation, and you can see your account information and any of your managers. My tax information, that shows you what you're currently filing, what's currently in the system. Will be right there. My time off, this is where you can go. If you click request, this is where you'll be able to request your PTO time. When you click the magnifying glass that's right there at time off, you'll be able to choose what type it is, bereavement, jury duty, PTO, seminar, or unpaid. You'll choose which one you want. Right here, you can choose if you need a full day, just a partial day, or multiple days. If you choose the partial day, you'll choose the day that you need, and then you'll type in the total hours. The minimum hours that can be requested are 2 hours. So if you go in and put in something that's less than 2, it's going to give you an error. This is where you can see the calendar to see which day you need. You'll be able to put a comment to tell your manager why you need that day off. And once you have everything filled in, you'll go up here to submit request. And since I put 1 hour right here, it's telling me that I can't. It's got to be between 2 and 8 hours. So if I go back up and put in 2 and then submit request, it tells me that it was saved. And once it's saved successfully on this calendar, any days that are pending have stripes on them. And then also, you can come down here to recent requests, and you'll be able to see all the requests that you've created and see their status. Also, under My Time Off, you can see your history, and that's the same box that's at the bottom of that request screen. It just shows you the status of your PTO request. And then calendar will bring you to a calendar that will show you all your approved time off. Under My Timesheet, again, you can go to My Current Timesheet, and that's where you will clock in and out. Also, if you need to submit a timesheet adjustment sheet, you'll go up here to change request. You'll choose the type. If you need to add a punch in, you'll choose the day, what time you were here, and then submit changes. It'll ask you to, again, put in a comment. That's optional. You don't have to do that. And then you can put request, and it'll be sent to your manager. You can also do that same thing right here on timesheet change request. That you'll be able to, this shows you all the requests that you've put in. And again, it tells you your status, if you've just created it, if it's been approved or denied. My to-do items, again, that's up here in the bell or on your home screen. Under My Employees, you'll be able to go Employee Information, and this is where you can see information on your employees. You'll be able to see all their timesheets or their current timesheet. And then Employee Actions. You'll be able to go in and do some of these for your employees. Manage time, manage timesheets. This is where you'll be able to see your employees' timesheets. You can approve them. You can see all the requests that have been sent in to you. You can see all their timesheets, or you can narrow it down by the pay period or the current, or any that are open. If you're going through and approving, you'll be able to just see any that are open, and you'll be able to see the history that you've approved them. Mass edit, if you need to do the same thing to all of your employees or several of them, you can do that in either of the mass edit screens. Time off request, this is where your employees will populate. You'll be able to see the ones that you need to approve, any that are open, or just all of them. And you can also have the ability to request it on the employee's behalf. So if an employee asks you or doesn't show up and you need to put in a PTO for them, you'll go here, choose which employee, and then it's the same screen that you request your own on. You go through the same process. And then that will also, once you submit it, it will give you a to-do item to approve it or deny it. Under My Reports, again, this can be found several ways. These are just reports that you have access to, and some may be coming later. So later you may have more right here. Our company, again, this is any announcements or documents that we've made available to you all. And then company settings. The layout that we showed in the beginning, this is what it will look like if you have manager access. And everything we went over is what you'll have access to under manager access. If you have supervisor access, you'll have the same thing, you just won't have the ability to approve or deny. So it may look a little different, but again, the only buttons that won't be there are to approve or deny. All right, I think that covers everything we needed to go over today. If y'all have any questions, shoot me or Tiffany an email, and we'll be glad to help you. Thank you.